Sure.
Is it still March?
No, but it felt like we had really good kind of poise. I think that's first carryover from the seniors that we have here sitting next to me, and the way that they prepared themselves and their teammates. And we also, these guys have played in a lot of really big games where we've been able to make adjustments in games and sort of work that into what we're doing, and I thought that made a big difference. We also didn't turn the ball over in the second half.
Mitch, the toughness plays, the offensive boards, +4 on the glass, +4 in second chance points, frustrated Cliff. What did you think of the physicality your team played with?
Loved it. And we started small, and then we walked out there and saw number 11. And he's a gigantic person, but it's physical. And Zach and Cade are just very terrific. We got terrific minutes from Jacob, and that's been what's really what helped us last March too.
Mitch, how about the way you guys withstood their runs in the second half? They tied it 55, Zach kicks the 3 in the corner, 12-2 run, and then they cut it too late.
Yeah.
Again, you guys never lost a
Great boys, never got discouraged, which is a really good sign this early. And I thought Xavier's layup coast to coast when it was a 2-point game after we were up maybe 55-48 or something like that. All of a sudden it was like close again, and made some big plays when we needed to. And then again, I just think the stops and not turning the ball over against their press really helped us.
Matt, you said you get back to us after you experienced the rivalry. What did you think?
That was a heck of a game. The environment, those Rutgers fans, they bring it. And but our support was didn't back down at all. We definitely heard it, and they're really good. They're a load. They freaking compete. They're tough. They rebound. They're physical. So I credit our guys. They raised their level when we had to.
Did it feel like last March at all?
There was a feel to it. You could tell the team made a run. The crowd, the noise from the crowd rose. But I think we just did a great job keeping our cool, and we made some big plays down the stretch.
Zach, we talked about your Jersey roots, you're a Jersey guy, and your backstory with Cliff and those championship games. What was this like for you, being a local, to win this game as a senior on this kind of stage against State University?
Yeah, it meant a lot to me. It meant the world to me, and I've had this guy support my back for like the last 5 months about this game. I think he took it more personally than I did. And that's just the type of guy he is, and that's the type of teammate I want on my team every day.
What would you say to event organizers, fans, about sustaining this? I think this was like a test run for maybe a future, you might not be here, but a future thing that could perpetuate. What would you say about that?
I would love to see it. I'm open to all Jersey teams competing against each other. This was a phenomenal environment, great event. There's a lot of red in the crowd, but I think we fed off that.
I loved it. Just first class, Gazelle, such a good job. We get to 15 minutes from home now. I've been a big proponent of this. Hopefully we can do it again. I thought it was awesome, and would love to see more Jersey teams playing each other. I'm just so thankful for it. I thought it was just terrific.
Mitch, could you foresee this event as like a double header or a triple header on a Saturday?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Jersey, Philly.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's do that.
Matt and Zach, obviously opening night, you get up for this game. You've been working all summer towards this, but was there a little extra to prove, especially going up against Rutgers? Was there any more incentive?
No more than, we obviously finished the year great last year, and we just wanted to prove that, we lost a lot, and we miss those guys. We love them, but we still got a good team, and, no matter what, we're going to compete. Win or lose, we're going to play really hard.
Mitch, this is obviously a Rutgers team in transition. I'm curious what you thought about them overall, where they're headed this year.
Yeah, I think we're in a little bit in transition too. They're really physical, fast. There's a lot we didn't know. I think Coach Pikel's a terrific coach. They're going to get things corrected, but they've got a lot of nice pieces. They missed a couple threes that really would have hurt us, I think. But you know, it was such a physical game. It was very similar to the games we played last March and how physical it was.
This is the first time you guys play Rutgers in a decade. Would
Yeah.
you like to see this become?
We'd love to play every year. Yeah, love to play.
Mitch, can you take us behind the curtain a little bit of what you might have said to the team maybe before this game in the locker room, maybe anything about your experience not a decade ago, but a couple decades ago playing in the series?
I didn't talk about that, but I told them, like, absolutely don't have any fear. Don't look at the bench, just play. And they did that. And they were talking throughout the entire second half, mostly like Mush. His nickname is Mush Mouth. He never stops talking, and that's good. It really pulled us through.
And you mentioned Xavier a little while ago. It was his first start of his college career, 18 points, extremely important couple of layups down the stretch. What did you make of his overall performance?
He's terrific. As good as he was offensively, I'm appreciative of how he's engaging with being his teammates and being coached, because there's just so much there. I'm really happy for him. I thought he was very good.
There's just been a lot of griping in the national media, understandably so, about college basketball's weak season, opening to the season across the board. This game is an exception to that. What do you think of this as a way to open the season, as maybe a model to sort of jumpstart this sport in November?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I get it. I'm on the other side of it. I get it. The argument, but you know, I'm just so appreciative that Rutgers would play us, and that it is good for the game, and especially in this state where we feel we've made Jersey a huge priority in recruiting, and so have they. And just like to see more of it.
Would you like to see this move to campus sites? Is that the next evolution of this?
Yeah,
or what?
that'd be great. I mean, yeah, going back, I mean, we played at the Rack in '97. It was unbelievable, and I think it would be, you know, Chadman would be the same.
Zach, when Rutgers were on their run, tied the game with about 10 minutes left, you those 2 threes. Just did that really feel like a big momentum shift for you guys in the game?
Yeah, that was awesome. Credit to my teammates for getting me open, and just knocking them down. It felt great. We kind of fed off the crowd, similar to how it kind of felt in March. But I thought, personally, I wanted to win this game like nothing else more in my life. So I'm just really glad to be able to get it done.
He's given his teammates too much credit. They were huge shots. So massive shots by him.
Zach, how good was Matt tonight?
So he is. I mean, I'm not surprised by it. He made 2 really tough shots off the dribble, but that's kind of like got this thing mush moment. He makes those, and just the leader he is, the competitor he is. He's always bringing us together, and we always feel like we're in the game. It's a credit to both Coach Henderson and much to himself. Yeah.
Mitch, how were you able to impose Princeton's will on this game? Because it seemed like you guys just did what you wanted to do. You ran your sets and controlled the pace.
This has been years in the making. It's very much of a carryover from a year ago, and guys, we have some standards, and they meet those daily, and we're very strict with some of those standards and what they are, and then we have terrific players. And you know, Cade had 16 rebounds. You know, he's given. Sometimes I feel like I'm looking him eye to eye. You know, standing next to him, he just plays well above his height. So, and that's it. I think we have really good players. Thanks, guys.
guys.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.